Welcome to the AnxietySlayer Series. Our mission is to assist you with creating more peace and tranquility in your life through anxiety release exercises and supportive tools created to slay your anxiety.
Welcome back to AnxietySlayer. I'm Ananga, and in this episode we're very happy to be sharing with you one of the lessons from our brand new course, AnxietySlayer First Responder Series, Anxiety Attacks. In this course we've compiled our best and favourite techniques that can help you break free from anxiety attacks and reclaim your life. We've covered anxiety attacks from two key approaches in this course. One is looking at reducing the things that can spike anxiety and trigger attacks, and the other one is providing step-by-step guidance on tools and techniques that can stop the fear of anxiety attacks and can stop an anxiety attack in its tracks. I'll be sharing in detail my favourite 3-point technique derived from emotional freedom techniques or tapping that you can use anywhere, anytime anxiety spikes to feel more calm and in control. I've been using this technique personally for over 20 years, and I've shared it with hundreds of people in workshops and one-to-one consultations around the UK, and love seeing the relief on their faces when they realise that you really can stop an anxiety attack once you know how to use these 3 points in a very specific way. And you can learn how to do that within the course. I hope you enjoy this preview and that you'll take a moment to head over to anxietyslayer.teachable.com to take a look at the full course curriculum. In this part of the course, we're going to be looking at the importance of self-calming practices to help you feel safe after an anxiety attack. Anxiety attacks can leave you feeling shaken and ungrounded. Because of the traumatic nature of an anxiety attack, we tend to disassociate, and that loss of connection with ourselves and others can further feed into anxiety. It's our nature to want to escape from frightening or stressful situations. And anxiety attacks are both frightening and stressful, and so they can make us want to escape or shut down. Sometimes we shut down from ourselves. We exist in a nervous, hypervigilant state that makes self-care unlikely. The practices in this lesson only take a few moments, and we recommend you use them after an anxiety spike to downgrade anxiety from fight or flight and support yourself in feeling more grounded and safe again. Let's look at the benefits of this simple practice. Self-calming builds a sense of personal safety. It helps address disassociation. It's grounding, which in itself is helpful for calming anxiety. It can help reduce dependence on eating, alcohol, and the other places we go to escape from ourselves. It helps develop self-compassion, and it literally puts us in touch with ourselves, which is helpful for being able to be with ourselves and our feelings with kindness. How to practice self-calming. Make a flat, loose fist with your hand and pat firmly in the center of your chest about 7 times. And draw your attention to that sensation of your hand drumming on your chest. Hear the sound it makes. Next, cross your arms over your chest so your hands are resting on opposite shoulders and start taking deep, steady breaths. Focus on making your out-breath long and smooth. If you're familiar with our podcast, you'll know that we recommend the long exhale breathing. So, hugging yourself across your body with your hands on opposite shoulders, breathing in for 4, holding for 2, and breathing out for 7. Feel your hands connecting with your body and bring as much awareness as you can to this practice. Next, start moving your hands down your arms from your shoulders to your elbows, so you're stroking down the upper part of your arms, while you continue taking steady breaths. And as you do this, send yourself compassion. You've been through an intense shock, and you've handled it as best you can. Calm yourself as if you were offering comfort to a friend or loved one. Now, cross your hands over the center of your chest and continue taking slow, steady breaths for a few more minutes. Feel the warmth of your hands over the center of your chest and focus on self-kindness. Here's some recommendations for when to use this self-calming practice. We recommend you use it after an anxiety episode. Take yourself off to a restroom or a private place if you need to, but please allow the time to go through this exercise for a couple of minutes. It's very important for you to show yourself compassion and allow yourself to stand down and recover from the experience of an anxiety attack before you try and move on to doing anything else. And of course, you can also take a glass of water with some Bach flower rescue remedy too. You can also use this practice anytime you feel stressed and you want to steady yourself. You can use it if you feel like you might have an attack, or if you're at home alone feeling unsettled, if you wake up in the night with anxiety. You can bring this practice into so many situations to help yourself feel calm and grounded, and to show yourself compassion and self-understanding. You can use this practice after a stressful encounter, during your day, for example, a meeting or an unpleasant phone call, or a trip to the dentist. Anytime you feel that you've been through something that's raised your anxiety and set adrenaline coursing through your system, you can use this practice to help yourself feel grounded and calm again. And another really nice way to use it is in bed. Before you go to sleep, you can sit on the side of your bed and practice this with the long exhale breathing practice, or you can lay down in bed and allow yourself to relax into a sense of grounded safety and self-support. And as a final tip, you can also practice this in the shower. If you take a shower before you go to bed or a shower before you go out for the day in the morning, you can practice these self-care body postures and imagine the water washing away stress and tension from your body and mind.
Introducing the AnxietySlayer First Responder Series for anxiety attacks. Get step-by-step teachings, tools, and techniques to help you overcome anxiety attacks and reclaim your life. Learn more at AnxietySlayer.com.